them already now.
Right. So we've got our countdown starting. Let's test the timer, and we are off. Levels 6 through 9, best of 3. Let's see what these guys do with it. Both of them very, very accomplished versus players.
Yeah, it's crazy to see how you think that both styles of play are very different, but nonetheless some things can be brought from the other style, and that's what's been happening. I've been seeing that people are doing more combos, more switches, all of that, and yeah, it's something that you would expect to see more on versus, but it works here as well.
Mm-hmm. WatchMuH was made a great dent in all of that yellow on the top of the board. It was looking really worrisome, but RNG was cooperating. Speaking of yellow, Swong's working with a lot of that and has this red-blue set to drop down, so not a lot of stuff is going to be up high for him to work with later.
Yeah, it's just that clump on that right side. He's going to need some those doubles could work on that right side, but he's going for the horizontal, setting up for it. And now he's probably looking for a red yellow. There you go. He's going to take down that column. As WatchMuH is making quick work of this, he's only leaving 3 viruses pretty much open for taking.
And just needs 1 yellow left. Very good prioritization of those blues on the bottom to avoid drop time, out at about a 120. And Swong's out at about a 121, so very, very close. The timers are a little bit off here, but they are super, super close right now.
Basically, they just got the pill they needed at the right time. And here's Swong going for a crazy setup where he's going to need some help. Perhaps a double yellow would be the perfect thing. And there you go. He's going to get it, and boom, there you go.
Oh, you gave that reverse commentator's curse. So you saw him setting up some stuff to, on top of that potential horizontal to drop down, sort of abandoned it a little bit, and then managed to get it at the end. Meanwhile, WatchMuH's going for much more straightforward plays at the moment. Taking that nice combo with the drill down. He's going to be working with a lot of yellow-blue.
Yeah, but goes underneath those to take 2 viruses at once. A nice way to drill down on that middle of the bottle. He's going to need a lot of blue at this point, however. But I think he's opening up to get those reds in the bottom.
And currently, Swong is working with a lot of reds and a lot of yellows here in sort of the middle of the bottle. But luckily, really nice combo with those reds. Can squeeze that double red in between, and has a good straightforward path to the finish. WatchMuH just needs a couple of reds, and he gets them out at a 2:44. This is an excellent time. We love to see times under 3 minutes for the first 2 levels. That will look like maybe a sub 7 for the whole thing, which is what we love to see.
Yeah, and Swong not too far behind. He got a sub 3, so these are good times. It's basically just the RNG that is deciding a bit who is in front at the moment. WatchMuH is going to need a lot of yellows at this point on his board. I don't think there's an easy way to take those 2 yellows in the middle of the bottle. He might have to just wait a little bit to take it down a bit further down the road.
Swong's dealing with a lot of yellows himself. Not a lot of diversity, especially clearing out that last blue. If he gets a lot of blue showing up in the bottle, in the pills, it'll be rough for him. And WatchMuH's board is a lot more diverse right now, although the yellows up high, taking that drop time would take a while.
However, though, Swong is getting some blues. He's setting them up, so they're going to be garbage for a moment, but it's going to be something that you want to have to use precisely those pills that have some blue on them.
Yeah, he's setting up for a really nice L there, and when he does, the L that is going to be triggered by the red in column 1 is going to make a lot of amazing stuff fall. He's not pulling the trigger on that. Oh, now he is. Watch that. Sends a lot of things down.
It was only that yellow virus in column 5 that is just waiting for the right pills, and he gets 3 of them at the right moment, and now it's gone. It's only that column 8 as WatchMuH is out into level 9.
And had a double blue opportunity, didn't take the horizontal, but uses the double red to get this horizontal. Really nicely done there.
as Swong is out at 443. He's only 5 viruses behind, so that's going to be a close one, as we've been having through this month.
And WatchMuH just had a really, really nice sweet tea to open up the left-hand side so that really it's just those two reds in the way. He can try to squeeze enough stuff in between them, but probably he'll be working on the reds in row 5, and then opening up the bottom of that board.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go vertically for those reds that are in the they're covering basically from column 1 to 7. Yeah, but getting exactly those pills. The rest of them, those red blues, well, he's trying to set up something there on the right, and that's going to drop. A nice idea there. Not a lot of drop time.
Meanwhile, Swong is making really good work of tucking things all around this sort of big yellow mess, and just hoping that he can use the other pill halves as garbage that will then be cut later.
It's one of those things that, recently some players have been adding to their repertoire, where they are, using those pills that one would think are garbage, and if you're not getting the exact color that you need, then you go for those where you're eventually going to clear that garbage as well. As WatchMuH is out at 619, I think it was.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And that's the thing. So, in the first game, I was wondering why you and Ethan weren't going completely nuts. And it's because we're just watching the play and how clean and smooth it is. And the thing is, Swong losing, but with a 632, these are amazing games.
Yeah, it's just, it was that, and also we didn't want to, blow the ears of the headphone users, so, yeah, perhaps
Well,
that's why.
I do not care about that. Watch out, people.
Okay, yeah, you go for it.
Hey now, it's gonna happen. If I see a sub 6 here, yeah, just turn down your computers, friends.
DrMC is not responsible for any audio equipment broken by Savage Octagon's Freakout.
Thank you. And now we're off. Starting on level 6 once again. WatchMuH with a really nice combo opportunity there, the double verticals. And has a lot of yellow to work with, but not really tucking it, just working with it. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, just, sometimes you just have to go, we could call it old style, where you're just going through the viruses in order, because you're just getting exactly those pills. So yeah, this is one of those times for WatchMuH.
He's got a lot of red in the center of that board, and it's kind of awkwardly placed. Nice horizontal with the blues in the bottom row, but really is going to probably have to tuck some stuff in column 5 to get in between those reds. Nicely done. Can clear out this yellow, and then just has a ton of red left over. Meanwhile, Swong is going to take this awesome sweet tea to drop that red garbage down, and now just has 1. And that's the kind of big brain stuff that Swong is capable of. Out at a 118.
Yeah, it's now it's just WatchMuH having to wait for those reds, which of course the game is not going to give you. That's why he was left with that color in the end.
And Swong has a really nice opportunity to go for some horizontals with these yellows in the center, dropping down with blue. The yellow-blue has really been cooperating here in this game so far. Not a lot of use for the red-yellow, but ooh, beautiful lightning bolt with the blues there. Swong is making quick work of this level.
Yeah, he's just noticing how to bring down the level, doing those combos that just take a minimal drop time. And that's what's giving him right now an advantage of 8 viruses.
But speaking of lightning bolts, WatchMuH just did that same move, a lightning bolt into a drop combo. Really nice looking stuff.
Yeah, definitely the kind of stuff that you want to see. And as Swong just gets there a sweet tea. A bit artificially sweetened, but there you go.
I'm glad that's catching on. And now Swong is out at about a 230. This is lightning fast.
Okay.
Yeah, WatchMuH is doing really, really well in this level as well. It is super clean. Look at this board. When you have this little garbage on the board, it's a great sign at the end of the level. Just needs one more yellow to get out and is out at a 250. Really nice showing from WatchMuH as well.
Yeah, Swong here trying to figure out how to trigger that. Yeah, he had to make some garbage there, but a nice way to get to that T. And now he's just trying to open up that right side, and it's a bit of a staircase in the middle of the board, so that's going to take him some time. WatchMuH in the meantime just making it so there's a lot of doubles there on that right side, and perhaps this is going to be the level where WatchMuH closes it.
WatchMuH has a tiny bit of an edge. It just keeps trading back and forth, neck and neck. The thing that's a little bit troubling about WatchMuH's board is all of those reds up high. He may have to take some drop time, but notice he can do that with a really nice combo there. Double red really helping out. We would love a double red blitz for WatchMuH right now, but RNG seems to be cooperating for the moment.
Yeah, and in the meantime, Swong also needs some red help, as he's going to have to go horizontal there for that virus on column 3 if he wants to use what otherwise would seem as garbage to use it for that yellow virus.
And he is going to get that horizontal. It all drops down, leaving that horizontal open, but WatchMuH just needs one more blue to get out. And he is out at a 409. That is amazing.
Yeah, we might see a sub 6 here, so beware, people.
Oh, I'm so stoked. But look at this. If Swong gets a double blue, he could have had this enormous giant sweet tea. Unfortunately, it just seems like he's dropped a little bit of garbage on himself. I think he's realizing the pace of this game. It might be setting him off a little bit. Ooh, huge combo there from Swong, though. Cleaning out some of that garbage.
Yeah, it was almost perfect, except for that column 7 where perhaps he miscounted, perhaps he didn't have the right peel, and he had to just go and put it in that position. But it's nothing that cannot be sorted out quickly.
Meanwhile, WatchMuH doing a fantastic job sorting out everything. He's almost down to just blue-yellow. But everything is just falling down really quickly for him. The reds he can wait for.
Yeah, definitely. You can just wait for the reds. As I'm feeling for some. Okay, he brings it down. I was just wondering how he was going to go for that. As he's playing on high right now, so that makes it worrisome to get pills on the corners of the bottle.
And WatchMuH waits with that really nice tuck, no drop time whatsoever. And we are gonna see it. We are gonna see it. One more blue. Ah! Goal! Yes! Oh my gosh! Holy moly! What?
I mean, what I will say is this: it seems that it's going to be the month where players are going to be bringing their sub 6 for this round 1.
I messaged Floyd, and we were saying, hey, that hot time is gonna last for a long time, and now I don't know. Way to go, WatchMuH. Brilliant.
Yeah, Floyd got a 546, I think, so it's just 1 second away from first place this time by WatchMuH. Almost, but not quite, as Floyd still has it.
And notice this time from Swong is also excellent. You see that combo falling with the reds and everything like that. I mean, this is a great showing from him as well. I think with those misdrops at the beginning made it tough, but just one more red and he's got it. He's out at a sub 7 as well. So really nice showing from Swong. GG's, guys.
And a fantastic performance from our players here. Swong had a very strong start in those first 2 rounds here, but had a bit of a hiccup there on that 9th level. And WatchMuH cruising to a second best ever time. So at a 547. So well done to WatchMuH. Commiserations to Swong.